Hi Aries, welcome to your mid-month December reading. We are going to pull some baseline cards for you, see what's going on, and then I'm going to pull clarifiers for each, okay? I don't do my readings through rose-colored glasses. I will not make it just sound nice to appease anyone or fit a narrative, or I don't do that. There's no reason to do that. Obviously, the universe has certain messages for you that you need to hear. So let's see what comes out for you. We have the devil is first. That means there are addictions. There is toxicity. There is abuse. There is something along those lines that needs to be dealt with in your space. That's a major arcana card, which tells me that the universe says now is the time to handle it and to deal with it. Another major arcana card came out for you, the Chariot. The Chariot is about forward movement, and it could be physically moving. You might be actually moving somewhere. It's about things changing very, very quickly. The Chariot has things to do, places to go, people to see, and is on a mission. Page of Pentacles. Some of you might be looking to study something new. The Page of Pentacles is my studious page. He likes to learn new things, find out everything he can about a certain thing. Sometimes this is a page of trying to move off in a new direction, even financially, ready to go off and plant a new seed for a new beginning somewhere. And the Ten of Cups, which came out in reverse. And if you know if you've been on my channel before, you know while I don't do reversals, the way I read reversals is not some reversed meaning of it, or I don't believe in that. 78 cards in the deck. If a certain card was meant to come out, it's going to come out. I don't need to read another card as that card. That doesn't make sense to me. When it's upside down, but if other readers do it, again, to each his own. It's just not how I read. The Ten of Cups came in upside down, and sometimes I'm inclined to read it as a reversal for a reason. It tells me that you're blocking your own happiness right now. The Ten of Cups is your ultimate wish fulfillment. It's wanting all of your 10 cups filled. And there's something you are doing that is blocking that from coming in. Okay? So we'll pull more on each and get a more comprehensive story here. First, let's talk about the devil. That's what came up first. Devil, okay? You seem to be nostalgic about your past or dealing with someone from the past right now. This is sometimes a connection so deep, it's even a twin flame ultimate connection when I see this card. This is someone even from like a past life that is, someone that you meet and you're like, why do I know that person? And you start to realize it's because your souls recognize each other. And you have to deal with some sort of toxicity with this person, either from your past or it's time to leave it in the past, and that you're feeling nostalgic about past times you had together and things like that. But that's keeping you in that kind of a mode. Yeah, see, you are able to rise above this. This is a card of victory and forward movement, and being able to go off and brag about the work that you've put in and what you've done and what you've accomplished, and feeling victorious in the efforts that you've put in. So if you are trying to battle any kind of an addiction right now, or abuse or anything like that, you win. You get to come out on top of that. You get to overcome it. You get to push through it. You get to, maybe you need someone from your past to help you through it. Maybe that's why that's there as well. And then you have the Two of Cups here. That's a card of a beautiful union. It's coming into union with yourself. It's giving to yourself almost. It's, it can be another half, but in this case, when it's dealing with this toxic energy, I have a feeling that it's about you being able to provide for you in a way you haven't before, and realizing that you don't need to be in that toxic energy. You can overcome the addictions. You can get through the abuse. It's a matter of those two cups are both full, and they know how to balance each other and fulfill each other. So I think it's really a matter of you knowing how to trust in yourself. This is a time where you might need help of an older female. It looks like the Queen of Cups is someone who is mothering, nurturing, a loving energy, someone who heals people back from sickness. You have this in you to heal this. I feel like there's a lot of this devil energy, this toxicity that needs to be healed right now. Let's talk about the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Where are you headed? Got the Queen of Swords. You are headed in a different direction because there was some very nasty communication. Queen of Swords is the Queen of Truth. She holds that sword of truth. She says what she has to say, no matter who wants to hear it. She knows that her words are very powerful, and she knows how to be in her element when she needs to, and to say what has to be said. Someone may have been very harsh with you, communication-wise. You may have felt the need to be harsh, but this communication is what led to this forward movement of going off into a different space. Let's see, clarify that Chariot for me. Strength. Took a lot of strength to get to this point, to realize that it is time to walk away. You have 7, 1, and 8 here. So that may be relevant to some of you. A date or a time or something, those numbers could be relevant to some. So let's see if there's anything else that needs to be clarified. Yes, okay, you got it again. That devil energy. There is some sort of toxicity, some sort of addiction that you have, or some sort of addiction you're dealing with from a partner, or that you have needed a lot of strength to realize that it's okay and it's time to go forward and to leave this toxicity behind. Like I said, this is a lot of times a card of abuse, emotional, mental, verbal, physical, whatever it is that needed to be dealt with. And it's time to push past into the next phase. Nope, not this one. Sorry, I meant to grab this one. Tell me why. What are you blocking? Why are you blocking your own energy? This is that 10 of Cups in reverse. Why are you blocking this ultimate happiness? Death, because you're afraid. You're afraid of the ending. But what you don't realize, why the death card is so beautiful, you don't want this to... You're blocking it because you're afraid that ending it means that you don't get it. But what you don't realize is that the ending is what allows for the new beginning. The death card is death and rebirth, death and transformation, death and new beginnings. That's the only way to have something new, is to end something that's not good. The 6 of Pentacles, you're looking for that ultimate balance. You are trying really hard to balance your emotions right now, to balance your work and home life, just balance. You are looking for reciprocity, equal give and take. And I think that this relationship or whatever it was before that was so toxic was not balanced. And that's what was stopping your happiness. There was an imbalance here, which didn't allow the Moon. Secrets came to light. Things that were hidden, anything that's done in the dark has to come to light. Secrets were revealed, truths were revealed, and that is what stopped this happiness that you thought was balanced and with this person, but it's not. It's why the universe stepped in. These are both major arcana cards, which means the universe revealed whatever secrets had to be revealed, and then the universe came in and ended things that you didn't end because you thought it was your way to that 10 of Cups, except it wasn't. That was what was actually stopping it the whole time, were the secrets, and now the universe said it had to end. Is there anything else here? Knight of Pentacles. Whatever your biggest wish is going to be real slow to come. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, but he holds that Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles is your very biggest wish, the brand new beginning of what do I want to plant, where do I want to plant these new seeds, and what do I want to grow from them. This is he's very slow to show up, but when he shows up, he's good and he's stable and he's solid. So you don't need to fear what's coming. All of these endings and means that there's a new beginning, a new offer. If it was a job or something that ended, there's a new one coming. That you're headed into a much better space once you realize that this toxicity is not serving you anymore. It's exactly what was stopping your 10 of Cups, your ultimate wish fulfillment, or that it's those addictions and the abuse and that is what was preventing your actual happiness. Oh, okay. Page of Pentacles. Yep, you're off to something new because you need to heal. The star is also about having your biggest wish. It's wishing on a star, right? It's wishing for the ultimate fulfillment. But the only way to get to that point is to go through the healing. You have to feel it to heal it. It's time. And the awakening is coming if you're not already in it. The Hermit only shows up when your soul is called to wake up, when your soul is called to figure out your true soul's purpose, to figure out, it's all about inner reflection. It's about learning that you're here for a much bigger purpose. The Hermit is also a major arcana card, which tells me that destiny and fate stepped in and said, this is a learning time for you. That's why that Page of Pentacles is here. What you're studying and learning and figuring more out about is yourself and what it takes for you to heal, because you need to heal right now. You need healing in order to progress forward. And this awakening is happening and is going to be forced on you by the universe because you refused to acknowledge it yourself. And I'm sorry to say that. We all do it. We all, we don't want, sometimes it's easier to pretend like you're not feeling something so that you don't have to deal with it. But the universe said, sorry, it's time. It's time. It's time to put the work in. You have to put the work in. There's things that you need to learn about and you need to grow from and you need to move on from. And you need to go into that energy of finding that inner light inside of you again, because you went dark for a little bit. And it's the universe said no more. That energy has come to pass. And once you wake up, you can't unsee what you see, what you learn about your soul. And your soul is calling you to a much higher place. You have a lot of major arcana cards here, which tells me that even though you didn't want to do it, the universe stepped in. And that's what happens. We don't want to deal with something and we push it off. And then the universe says, okay, it's time. There's no choice anymore. I'm going to pull a love oracle card, and then I'm going to close out the reading with a song choice. I shuffle a playlist at the end because I resonate a lot through music, so I feel like a lot of you may as well. So look up the artist, look up the lyrics, the year it was made, whatever. There's something in there that's going to resonate with you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. I told you that before when I saw this. I feel like, maybe somebody from your past returns and this enlightens a lot of things, or maybe that's why you dealt with this so long and this toxicity, and because it's almost opposite of the Lovers in the deck, except it's a toxic pull, a toxic connection. It's like a very fierce attraction to someone that you can't break, but it leads to toxicity and it leads to bad behavior because of it. You have known each other before, so build on that. And see, whenever, if a new person comes in, once this awakening happens for you, you might have that calling of, where do I know this person from? And it's because you've known them from a past life, and your soul will call in. Once you have healed and you're in a different headspace, your soul is going to call in an equal match, because this other person was toxic and is not that your relationship was toxic. It was just, you did not bring out the best in each other. And the universe is saying it's time to heal, time to go within, time to find your soul's purpose and make it better. What is your song choice? Stranger in My House by Tamia. This is a radio, like a remix of it. But again, Stranger in My House, Tamia. See why that song came up for you. Look up the lyrics, the artist, whatever it might be. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to do a 2023 spread. I'll do a 12 card for you so that we have a card for each month, give you some general, energy feel for each month and where 2023 is leading you. I have a feeling that as you're working on all of this toxicity and releasing it, whether it be from yourself, from another person, from whatever it is, you are not going to be blocking that 10 of Cups anymore. Instead, I feel like in 2023, you're going to end up going right toward it once you realize that you can and you have this ability to. I hope this was helpful for you. Take what resonates for you, of course. Leave the rest. There's going to be, multiple messages from many people. I hope it was helpful. I'll see you soon. Bye.